All right. Well, introduce myself. Mark Earlix. I'm a healer by the grace of God. This is all that I do in my life. And I've been saying those exact words for, I don't know how many, 23, 25, 20, 30 years, and to start an event. And then, let's see, I work with light. Light is my gift, my goal, and my tool. And what I do is I say prayers within myself. And I won't make any claims. I don't diagnose, and I don't prescribe. So if anything comes to a medical situation, I know nothing. And I'm really ignorant of all the medical field and the terminology, or most of it anyway. And because I've heard repeat of it so much, but I just don't do anything medical. Please understand that. I do have appointments here and there. I was going to say Arizona, in Boulder area. It's in the Longmont area, and about 10 miles outside of Boulder, a community. And then it's at a little office that I have where I do my writing and stuff like that as well. And then I also have appointments on Zoom and the telephone and FaceTime as well, if anyone's interested. And please do take advantage of that. I think that the appointments are good. And I give my heart as much as I can. And sometimes when I do work with a person, I'll see things. And I'll express it if I do, but I'll express it in a conversation where it won't be obvious. I see something. It'll be more, in a conversational mode. I don't want to play psychic. I'm not one. That's Aria's job. Aria is a psychic, and she's good at it too. So, and I can't tell what color hair someone's going to have next week, or nails, or anything else. I just don't go there. And or if the boy's going to like her, or whoever. And let's see. But I do see stuff, and when it comes out, I will say it in conversational or during the conversation at some time or another. And I work with the physiological, and I also work with the emotional as well. The physiological being the biological, neurological, the body, skeletal injuries, accidents, chronic situations, etc. Let me see here. This Friday. I got a list here too. This Friday, I'm going to Phoenix for a healing circle on a Friday night. This Friday, I'm arriving there if the plane makes it, because there's so many cancellations and stuff. And I'm going American, where they're having the most trouble. And then, God willing, and then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm doing nothing but appointments. So please do sign up if you have the opportunity, if you're from Phoenix area. And then October 13th is the next gathering, Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and it'll be on FaceTime and on Zoom.
November 10th.
I'm sorry?
November 10th.
Oh, we're already past October 13th. Okay, November 10th. Thanks. All righty. And then I already mentioned the appointments. If anyone has any inkling to give a donation after this, please do. God loves you to give. I love to give. And if it's part of your heart, please feel free. Don't feel guilty if you don't. But if you do, great. And it's also good for the people, that participate, and also that, receive healings, stuff like that. I think it's good. And let's see, anything else that I didn't mention, anyone? Oh yeah, thanks, Lynn. We got Living with the Angels on November 29th. It's a 4-day workshop, an hour and a half, and it's on the website, I believe. Is it on the website yet, Lynn? Do you know?
The option to register is on the website, but the description isn't quite there yet.
Okay, yeah, and I'll be giving Lynn more information. It's November 29th, and it's for 4 days, an hour and a half a day, from noon until 1:30. The last angelic workshop that I gave was it was incredible, and this is another part. And anyone can come in at any time, and it is recorded. So it'll be on a private YouTube channel for just those people that signed up for it. And sometimes I have a tendency to get a little esoteric in the old teachings. And but even if I don't, I'll break those down into simple understandings. And I give exercises, and there's conversation, there's questions, there's dialogue from me, everything. They're pretty outstanding, the workshops. And again, they're a little esoteric, but as far as the depth of them, and I will explain the depth every time I do get that way. Hey, Ruth, good to see you, my dear friend. And Diana, yay. Good to see you, Diana. And so, all right. And Diana, did you have any problem getting online? Diana, is your mic on, hon? On the bottom left-hand corner is not only the mic, but the video as well, if you want. And okay, well, I say let's boogie. What, Samantha, are you there, hon? Are you there? And if not, she'll be right back. Hey, she's coming on, I think. Are you there, Samantha? Turn on your mic if you are. And okay, we'll wait for Samantha a little while. Megan, hey.
Hi.
Hi. Anything in particular, my dear, that I can work with?
I emailed you.
Oh, okay. Let me go back here for a second. And
Thank you.
sure, no problem. And here it is. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. With the doctor. Okay. And doctor. Okay. I will definitely say prayer for this right now.
Thank you.
All right. Just relax and try to get everything out of your head, and I'll do it all.
Thank you.
And no help anyone, please. You may feel a warmth inside, Megan. Not to talk you into it, but you just may feel that. My perception is that it's not going to be a major procedure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I got to watch that happen, so be of good cheer.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you.
All righty.
Thank
And
you.
so when do you have that scheduled, hon?
Tomorrow.
Okay, good. Excellent.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
And keep me updated, please. And everyone
I will.
here, after I work with them, please, if you find it within your heart, update me. I really appreciate this. And I can also say other prayers for you as well. And unless it's going to take a lot of time in wanting to talk with me, and then we can set up an appointment. More than 30 seconds. No, I'm kidding. But all right. Samantha, hi. How are you, hon?
Hi, Mark. Sorry about that. I was at work, or am I at work?
That's
and
fine.
Somebody
No
came
problem.
by.
I understand. So am I. So
I'm trying to sneak in. I'm sure my boss, if she found out I was on Zoom with you, she would not be happy. I'm still hurt. My back is still hurting. And I've been working a lot. So I just love to be able to just get into bed and really stretch it out when I'm in bed. I'm sitting in this chair, this horrible, horrible chair for hours, and that doesn't help.
I know, and that's one of the initiating factors of that. And are you doing what we talked about with the back exercises?
Yes, I do my back exercises in the morning, and it really does help. And if I skip a day like today, I feel it.
Yes, because it needs reinforcement of development in those muscles that attach to the spine.
Okay,
Yeah, really important for you, hon. And it'll save you later in life.
okay,
And I saw that at that time, so
wow, okay.
that's why. And so let me work with your back a little bit more, see if we can
Thank
help
you.
quicken the process a little.
Thank you.
All right. All right, good, good. When I work with people, some people hear, not everyone, which is fine. Some people hear a chirping sound or a high-pitched frequency. And it's only when I work with people, and I don't hear it. Everyone tells, or not, a lot of people tell me that they hear it. And that's what I call the spirit moving. And so I just accept it. So if you do hear that, it's not interference. Or maybe it is interference, I don't know. But in any case, Thea Apple. So let me see what she wrote here. She would like a blessing tonight. Okay, sure. And a question, would God ever deny me anything if I really believe in myself, or believe myself worthy of it? No, to answer the question first, before the blessing, no, we deny ourselves. What happens when we don't see a prayer answered, that's generally, and I mean in a big way, with most people, when we don't see a prayer answered, that's because we haven't, uh, it's in the works, and we just become impatient. We can have a prayer or something, and then open up our eyes and say, okay, where is it? It's in the process of developing, depending upon the depth of how we feel it and how we see it, and the depth of how far we go with that prayer. And then, even if it's a thought, it can still be a prayer, because every word, every thought, every action is your living prayer. And so here we go, praying for something, and we open up our eyes and it's not there, or within that night it doesn't happen. It doesn't mean that it isn't working to happen, because it's going to affect not only you, it's going to affect people, situations, where you live, everything. And so that's my answer to that. So it has nothing to do with being worthy. It's, good people get prayers answered, bad people get prayers answered, and it's because of the desire and the knowing. And the desire is the fire in the heart you put into it. My answer. I hope that answers your question. And from Arya, may I ask healing? Oh, excuse me. Let me go back to the blessing for Thea. I'd be more than happy to. And everything, there you go, Thea. And also, I want to mention that this is for everyone as well, that the more joy we find to fulfill something or do something or any kind of activity, that's also a more powerful prayer. You can just be walking down the street having a great time, and you'll find that grace comes to you. You'll find that your life is more fulfilled. You'll find that the wisdoms will come to you. You'll find just all kinds of dynamics in your life. The greater the joy that you can conjure up in your life, and feeling glad about yourself and life. When we're going into the drudgeries, we're canceling our prayer. And it's also making us sick in a low grade temperament way, and that just builds and builds and builds. So as we can look for that joy and experience it, even for moments, that helps to develop it even more. And you'll find that your prayers are even answered even more readily and more powerfully. So the world according to Gartmark. And I hope that answers other people's questions that they might have had as well. Lindsay, hi, my dear. How you doing, my friend? Turn on your mic. It's on the bottom left-hand corner, probably. And where it says next to the.
There,
Okay, good.
there.
Thank you.
yeah.
Okay.
So, and what you just said, yeah, I've experienced that. I just, I was in dialysis all day, so I'm out of it.
Yes.
So, this will go away tomorrow. So,
Anything in particular you'd like me to work with, hon?
yeah, I did another stupid thing. I bent over to pick up something and my rib cage felt like it was pushed in.
Yeah.
Like the back part
Yes.
of the rib cage.
Now, let me answer briefly. Let me take over. When we are lacking in exercise, like with what just happened with you,
Uh-huh.
when we're lacking in exercise for a long period of time,
Mhm.
sometimes we'll make a slight movement, then all of a sudden something goes out.
Right.
And as you relax, it'll quicken the process to heal. But if you don't start doing something real gently, as far as, exercise of some form, then it'll keep getting perpetuated more and more and more. So it's
Yeah.
important. And I am not an exercise person. I'm not a health food person. I'm not nothing. So when I see these things, that's what I'm sharing with you.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm walking like as much as I can, but
Good.
when when you're in dialysis, you're in
I
a
know.
chair for
I know.
most of
So,
the day.
yeah. So you got to find something at home to do religiously that's going to help develop the musculature where it's becomes weakened.
Yeah.
Capiche?
Yeah.
All right.
And in the meantime,
In the meantime,
it was my fault.
that doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
It's your fault that you haven't developed an exercise. And so there is no good or bad or right or wrong in the mind of God, in my perception. So the fault doesn't have a place.
Okay.
And that's a religious thing from a long time ago. Centuries and centuries ago. So let me go ahead and work with you
Okay.
without the guilt.
Oh, okay, good.
Excellent.
It's the,
I know.
oh, okay.
All right, hon. Now take a real slow motion breath and hold it in for a moment, for like about 7 seconds. There's going to be some discomfort. And gently let it out. And take another slow motion breath in and hold it for another couple seconds. All right, now open up your eyes and take a breath. How does that feel to you? Any different, better?
More relaxed.
And
Yeah.
if you could practice that a couple times, that'll break the
Breathing.
consciousness
Mhm.
of distress, and it'll want to replace it with just all that relaxation.
Okay.
All right, good. And you'll see that it's going to be less intense as far as discomfort for you, hon.
So is it not really injured?
There's a I think my perspective, I don't know anything spiritually speaking, it's there's a muscle in there that was pulled.
Yes.
That's just my perspective. So
No, that's, I tried picking up a little dog.
okay. And it's the
Yeah.
littlest things that are going to start doing, so that's why it's important
Uh-huh.
to do what
Okay.
we talked about.
Okay, thank you, thank you,
Good.
thank you. Sorry, I'm not cheery and bright.
I totally understand. Now take a deep breath real quickly. Just take a deep breath and tell me if you notice a difference in there, hon.
Yes, in the back rib cage.
Okay,
The pain, yeah,
it's open.
yeah.
Good.
Oh, thank you.
Blessings, and let this keep perpetuating.
Okay,
All
thank
right.
you. I will do the breathing.
All right, good. Aria,
Thank you.
hey, okay. The eyes, dry eyes and mouth. You know what you could, someone told me one time, and I mentioned this to several people, and they say, wow, this is really cool. And it's taking a hot, but not enough to burn you, a hot rag, and putting it over your eyes and opening up the oil ducts. That's what it does.
So that's exactly what the specialist told me to do yesterday.
There you go.
I was hoping you could
Yes, and I'll work with that too.
magically make it go away so I don't have to do that.
I know.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's all right. All right, let me work with your eyes a little bit, hon.
Thank you.
Magically. I want to do something different here. Is it mostly your right eye?
That's what the doctor says. The doctor says, "Oh, your right eye is much worse."
Yes. Okay.
But I can't feel my right eye. I can feel my left eye. If you ask me, it's my left eye. If you ask the doctor, it's my right eye.
All right, there you go, hon. Let's see how that affects you. Let's see how that works.
Well, I feel the moisture right now. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you
Good.
very much. Thank you so much.
Those were actually the spiritual hands that were emanating warmth through the duct areas. So let's see how that works. But you have to do that other too.
All right.
You
Thank you.
put a wet rag in the mic and nuke it,
Yeah.
and then put the nuke on your face, on your eyes.
Sounds healthy.
Then you get a Geiger counter. And,
Oh, yeah. That sounds good.
all right, all right, good.
You know, you were working with my teeth, and I just wanted to let you know that they got worse before they got better, but they're completely better now.
Awesome. God bless you.
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. People tell me that there's an exacerbation, and I tell people that sometimes too. There'll be an exacerbation. That's part of the chaos. That's really change. Chaos is change, and so you can't have change without chaos. It's not possible. All right, Ruth, my dear friend, talk to me. Talk to me.
Believe it or not, also dry eyes. I was just at my eye doctor, and this is the second time this has happened. Apparently I don't clean my eyes, so they get this scuzzy buildup on the eyelashes, and
Yes.
then it gets inflamed and so on and
Yes.
so forth. And I'm actually used the hot compresses for the first time yesterday, and it was very nice. But that's not what I want you to work on. I can do that
Okay.
myself. I started seeing a cranial sacral therapist for the sensation of heartbeat in my ears when I
Okay.
lie down. So I'm still have that. I don't think it's related to high blood pressure. So it was better after she did an hour session, but it only lasted a day.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I understand that.
okay.
I understand. All right.
All right.
Are you feeling, how often do you feel the pressure in your head with the ears? I mean,
It's only on the left side, and I think it's related to the bike accident, first of all, back in May, because the helmet got a little scraped
yeah.
on that side. And then also I've been wearing an extremely tight bicycle helmet. So maybe that's
Yeah.
not so good.
And anyway, you can get that warmed so you can bend it out, or do you have to
I'm
get a new
just
helmet?
gonna buy a new one that's the right size,
Okay. All righty. So, yeah, don't wear it again because it just exacerbates it.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
so let me work with the cranial.
Thank you.
There you go. Now, if you later hear like a rushing through your ears, um, that's part of the healing process. If you should hear that, and then I pray that within 2 days' time, you'll feel better in that there won't be that pressure that the ears or whatever it is mechanism in the ear that's creating that. Hopefully that will release. And so that's my prayer.
Sounds good. Thank you.
All right, hon. Thank you so much. Glenda, hey, turn on your mic. Turn on your mic. It's on the left-hand corner in the bottom.
Right there.
All
Now
right.
okay, now I'm back. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm good and I just got to Phoenix, so I'm going to have to check and see if
Yeah, go
Sunday.
to the website. And if
I
you,
will.
yeah, and if you want an appointment, call Sue Kappas. Her information is there.
Okay, I'll do that.
All right.
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah. No, I have been good. I had a smashed thumb,
Yes.
and the new nail is on its way coming on. The old one has fallen off. So it's tender, but I'm doing great. Thank
Just like
you.
the seasons, you know, the winter
Yeah.
is dying and then the spring will come, bring new. Same with you.
Right. Yes.
Cool.
So that's happening.
All right. And so tell me, is there anything in particular you'd like me to work with?
Well, I'm beginning to get spurs on top of my feet. I have arthritis,
Uh-huh.
and I'm tired of the slight pain, and so I'm going to be working on getting rid of that, healing that, so I
Now-
can walk.
Yeah, you said are they bone spurs?
Yes, bone spurs.
Okay.
Yeah, on top, which is bizarre.
Right. Now, there's something that you may want to try, and not that I'm a doctor or anything, but if you can apply a dry heat,
Oh,
not a
Okay.
not a moist heat from a water bottle, but a dry heat
Mhm.
like from an electric
heating
heating pad,
pad.
and
Okay,
then
yeah.
rub it as
Oh,
deep as you can. It's going to hurt like all hell. But then apply the dry heat again. Do it each one for about 5 minutes, I would think.
Oh, okay. I've also started, I'm going to be putting some essential oils, rubbing those.
That's
in
nice.
there.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
But did you understand what I said though?
Yes, about the
Okay,
heat and
good.
rubbing, breaking. I guess they need to be broken up.
Yeah, and the dry heat will help it, and the other part helping it, in my understanding, is rubbing it really hard with, you know what those ever see those wooden they look like door handles, but they're
Oh, yeah.
massage tools.
Yes.
Get one of
Uh-huh.
those and really dig it in there, and it's going to hurt like all hell. But don't go all over the foot with it. Just go in
Yeah.
those spots.
Just the top.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will do that.
All right. Good. Good. Let me
Yeah.
work with your feet. Which foot is it worse now? At which?
Oh, they're about the same. The right seems to be, but it could be because I use it more. Who knows?
Okay. Let me do a little bit of work with you here.
Oh, thank you.
Also, you have a lot of calcium in your diet for some reason.
Yeah, I do take extra calcium.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if that it's just a wonder if
it
that's
worse.
too much for your body,
Mm,
or maybe cutting it in half or so. I don't know.
yeah,
Just saying.
yeah. I've wondered about. I'll have to do a pendulum kind of a thing on it. Yeah.
Now, I would just see what's has more calcium in it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That, I was wondering if that might help. I bet it does.
There, and you'll start to notice a little bit more flow through your foot, and they might start
Mhm.
crunching a little bit. That means it might be breaking up somewhat.
Mm,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, well, you were working, I mean, it felt like waves going
Enjoy.
through the top. Yeah.
Enjoy. Good
Oh,
deal.
thank you, thank you.
All righty. And yeah, no problem, Lindsay. I understand. Let's see here. I have an appointment top of the hour. That's from Marie. Oh, okay. Maybe possible for me to go. Yes, Marie, please. Are you still there? Oh,
No, she had to leave.
darn. Okay, let me say a prayer for her. Good. All right. And Lisa, I need to leave early. Oh, is Lisa still here? She had to leave too? Oh my God.
Yeah, she had to leave.
All right, let me say a prayer for her. Darn it. Good, good, good. All right, now, Lynn, can you do me a favor? Are you there, hon?
Yes,
Can you, do you have access to the email addresses of Lisa and for Marie?
yes,
Can you let them know I did say prayers for them?
absolutely.
All right, good. Thank you so much. Or
You're
text
welcome.
them, I don't know what it is, email, I guess. All right.
Yes.
All right, Diane, anything in particular, my dear friend, Diane Tenico? Can you hear me, Diane? Are you there? Turn on your mic. It's on the bottom left-hand corner, hon. All right, when you come back, say hello if you're there, and I'll work with you, hon. Or I already know what to work with, matter of fact. There, and that situation is going to get smaller. And that's all that I know. All right. Um, uh, please, yeah, well, Megan, Samantha, Lynn, anything in particular, my dear?
Maybe just a blessing for my younger brother.
You got it.
Thank you.
It's going to all come together, and he's just the situation is thankful that you're helping to initiate it all coming together. You got it, Lynn.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Sure. And take it to heart.
Yeah, thank you.
All right. And it's all coming together. All right. Please, anyone else with anything that you can think of? Anything? Ruth, please.
Mark, could I ask you to pray for my church and my minister?
Yes.
Do you know what's going on out there?
No.
Okay, let me give you the short version. After
Please.
3 years of discussion about what to do, whether to fix the church or abandon it, the vote, after they told us that it was going to cost more than $1 million to repair it, and they
Yes.
didn't know if it would fix it, the vote was to abandon. It was like 40-14. And so it's being sold, and it will be torn down, and we will be putting up, they will selling it to a daycare center. So we're currently hunting for a new home. And I'm in charge of the move and the downsizing.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. As if I don't have enough to do. Anyway, so it's a stressful time, and Rev Kurt's under a lot of stress. So
I bet.
yeah.
I bet. But they had a choice of doing it over 5 years ago. About 5 or 6 years, it was known the condition of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's only
And-
gotten worse.
Yeah, exactly. All right, hon.
Yeah.
You'll have a choice of something right outside the area, the community that you live. It'll be outside of it.
Mm.
And in my perspective, I think they call them suburbs in a near suburb.
Yeah.
So
I think that would be lovely.
yeah, and I'm curious as to if you update, let me know what
Will
turns
do.
out from it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it'll be a choice, and but that's where it has potential to be seen and be it the new location,
Yeah.
if that's the route you go. Yeah, which it probably is, because it's 40-17 or something like that, or whatever.
40-14. Yeah.
40-14. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. Cool.
Great. Thank you.
Sure. Sure. All right. Please, anyone else? Diane, are you there? Diana Senecal? I already prayed for you, but hopefully you got that. All right.
I'll reach out to her as well to let her
Okay,
know.
good. And let her know I did pray for her, though.
Yeah, because I'm not sure if she can even hear at this point. So
Okay.
I've been trying to send her a message, but there was no response.
All right. No problem. No problem. All right. Anyone else for anything else? Anyone notice anything different than the bodies or whatever? Please. How you doing, Ari? Are you okay?
I feel a little bit better, and I am toying with whether or not I want to share something. So I guess this is a good time because you noticed me. May I share something real quick?
Please.
You mentioned that you don't want to play psychic and that I'm the psychic.
Yes.
In 2002, when I got hired as a healer after studying for a great length with you and with a couple other people sort of sprinkled on top like sugar, Eric Pearl and I can't remember the other one right now. Oh, Richard Gordon. I got a job as a healer, and 3 months into it, they said, you're going to have to give readings. And I did not want to play psychic either. I said, I'm not a psychic. There's no way I'm a psychic. And they argued with me because, unlike Reiki healers and other healers, I talked during my healings the way you do, because I was your student. You gave me the gift of being psychic, and they had to wrestle me to the ground and say, what do you think you're doing when you're talking during your healings? And I'm like, oh, I'm healing. And they said, no, that's a psychic reading. And so I had to like take my whole head, shake it out, put it back in like Legos, and come back out with everything you taught me and this newfound idea that part of it was psychic. And I beg to differ when you say that you're not psychic, but you did tell the truth when you said you don't want to play psychic. You tell what you get, and that's that. And I also want to thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. That is what I have done every day of my career ever since then. I tell what I get and nothing else. And when people say, oh, well, predict for me or blah, 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 I go, you know what? I can't tell you anything that's not there.
That's right.
Thank you for teaching me. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You rock.
You rock. That's what I'm trying to say.
More.
You are the rockiest rock ever. Thank you so much.
But you're the best rock.
Come on. Seriously, if I hadn't studied with you, I wouldn't have food on my table. Thank you.
You rock. All right. All right. Anything else I can try to work with here? I don't see any more messages. And we do have 7. Oh, thank you, Diane. Thank you, Lynn and Mark. I can hear you, but your browser won't open the microphone. We'll work on that and the Zoom thing. All right. I heard the message in prayer and just saw the chat button. All right, great. Awesome. All right. Well, any questions about anything I can try to answer? We've got a couple more minutes.
I have one thing. I'd like to ask for a prayer for my Aunt Boots, who's really having difficulty with her Alzheimer's and feeling very confused.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would. What I'll pray for is the ease in her life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
And when I say what I'll pray for, that means what I'm asking God to bestow on someone else, and God makes it better. And so. What I also saw at the end of the prayer was her smiling and giving short laughs. And so hopefully that'll get more often and more.
That's wonderful. Yes, thank you. That's her.
Good. It'll get more often and more. And that means, she's feeling better inside of herself as well, without the destructive quality affecting her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
My honor. Again, anyone wants an appointment, do my thing, contact me. Either it could be a physical appointment here in Colorado, or it could be Zoom or FaceTime or telephone call. It doesn't matter. And please don't forget the donation button. If you want to go to the website and give something from your heart, that'd be awesome. Oh, here, Lindsay wrote, what is it, Lindsay? Say it out loud. Do you have a mic? In the lower left-hand corner? Doesn't say-
There. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering what class or workshop did Aria take of yours? You know,
What was it, Aria? It was a long time ago. Turn on your mic, Aria.
I think I remember you telling us that it was your first workshop
Oh,
ever.
oh,
yes.
wow.
Ever. So
Yeah, and that was a long time ago.
Oh,
Many, many
okay.
years ago. How many years? About 25, 30?
Oh my God, yes.
Or maybe 40.
Okay, so right after our son was born, and our son was born in 1994. So
Wow. Okay.
I remember in one of the classes, several of us saw colored patterns on the ceiling, which later I saw on the ceiling of my workroom at home, and then I saw on a website about physics as a language, which I then saw in a play about the great physicist. Oh my God, sorry, I'm having a senior moment. I'll think of his name in a minute, but fantastic physicist. There was a play about him called QE2, and he showed us in the play, he's talking to the audience. He says, oh, by the way, I made up this language of physics. I made up this language of physics because I was tired of needing interpreters to talk to people all over the world in different languages.
Cool.
And I knew in that moment that the first time I'd seen that was on the ceiling of your workshop.
Cool.
And so did everybody else. Well, not everybody, several people. So.
Thanks for sharing that. That's your answer, Lindsay.
Okay. Well, I wanted to take, some of the courses, but, I can't do anything that's every day because of dialysis.
I understand. Another neat thing about the courses, though, they're being recorded. So, and on a private YouTube channel, just with the people that take them. And so if anyone's interested, you'll always have access to it through YouTube. And you can replay it as many times as you want, or watch it and listen to it at your leisure or anything. So that's a good option if anyone's interested.
And the exercises that you have people do are in there? I mean, you explain things?
Yeah, totally.
Oh,
Everything that's in the workshop is a workshop. It has exercises, information, conversations, understandings, you name it. Dialogue. Sometimes I go into really long dialogues, and people have to raise their hand, tell me to stop the explanations. But no, Megan, no. Oh well.
well, my
Never tell
back
you to
feels
stop.
better.
All right. Well,
And
Also-
Mark, I have more energy now.
good.
Yeah, thank
Good.
you.
Sure.
And Lindsay, if you have questions while you're listening to the recording, you can always email those questions in and get them answered.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks for the reminder, Lynn.
You're
All right, everyone.
Okay, thanks.
Blessings to everyone. Please, next week, next Tuesday, we have another healing circle, and on November, what is it?
9th.
9th, we have the gathering where people ask questions. And
That's on the
I'll do-
10th.
Oh, the 10th. The 9th is another healing circle, and the 10th is the gathering. And we ask questions, and I'll answer, and then as much as I can. And then and there'll be whatever, some healings after, if there's time.
And please consider coming to Chicago for
Get enough
private.
people and I will.
Okay.
I won't even do it otherwise. And
How many people do you need?
what's hon?
How many people do you need?
I need at least for a one-day workshop, I need at least 10, and then there'll be appointments, however many, and I'll announce it also. And then for a 3-day apprentice training, you know, I need at least 5. Cool hand, Luke.
Okay.
Blessings to everyone. And thank you so much. Please keep me updated and don't forget to go to the website. All right.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. Have fun.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I wish you
Bye.
warmth.
Thanks, all.